short track relay, men's cross-country skiing, women's cross-country skiing, men's ski slope style. One of the big items of the day, women's alpine skiing combined. We'll see Michaela Schifrin, the most decorated alpine skier of all time, team up with Breezy Johnson, now a gold medal winner. She, of course, took home the gold on Sunday in women's downhill. We'll see the two of them hit the slopes together this afternoon.
Dow futures are up 22. This is CBS News.
Real crimes, real justice. Follow and listen to 48 Hours on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
When was the last time you watched your home movies?
Disasters strike unexpectedly. Every year, American families lose the one thing they'd run back into a burning building for, their family's memories. Hi, I'm Nick.
And I'm Adam. We started Legacy Box to help save your family's most important recorded moments so you don't have to worry.
Load Legacy Box with your old movies, film reels, and shoeboxes of photos.
We work our digitizing magic, converting those memories right to the cloud so they're safe and accessible forever.
It's fast, we always send your originals back, and it's done right here in the USA.
Over 1 million families have trusted Legacy Box. Better Homes and Garden, Real Simple, and Inc. magazine are all talking about Legacy Box.
New York Times columnist David Pogue says, have them digitized. I wish I'd done it sooner. Take action. Save your family's memories today with Legacy Box.
Go to legacybox.com/value to get an incredible 50% off your Legacy Box. That's legacybox.com/value for 50% off while supplies last. Legacybox.com.
News this hour is brought to you by the Rusty Healy Agency in Madison. Call Landon Thompson at 601-856-3681 to request a quote or learn more.
A deputy hit by a car. Mostly cloudy and 74 for the afternoon high today. Mostly cloudy and 58 tonight. Wednesday, mostly cloudy and 72. The next substantial chance for rain is Friday. No big cool downs in the immediate forecast. With news on 103.9 WIAB, I'm Chris Davis. An investigator with the Prentiss County Sheriff's Department was hit by a car Monday. Colby Knight was said to be alert and talking after he was taken to an emergency room in Tupelo. He was hit on Highway 371 just north of Marietta, according to the Sheriff's Department.
Governor, do your job. Get Jackson State this new stadium so we can have the council center built right. It will be built right now where the stadium sits.
Jackson City Councilman Kenneth Stokes speaking for the proposed new stadium for Jackson State and the proposed UMMC Cancer Research Center, which would be built on the site of Veterans Memorial Stadium at State and Woodrow Wilson. C-Spire has donated $5 million for the Cancer Center. The state would have to throw in money for the JSU Stadium. A body was found in the street about 12:45 Monday morning on Brown Street. Detective Tommy Brown with JPD says the man was found with several gunshot wounds when police got there and was later pronounced dead. No arrests have been announced and the man's name was not released. 4 people had to be airlifted to the hospital in a Saturday night wreck in Lafayette County. The info just coming from the Lafayette County Sheriff's Department. They say the wreck happened on County Road 313 with the car off the road and all 4 people with critical injuries. 3 were taken to Tupelo and 1 to Memphis. 6 people arrested and 1 young girl rescued in a human trafficking sting in Gulfport. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WIAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed on this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, chip away.
And good Tuesday morning. It is the Chip Matthews Show. I'm Coach of Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie. And welcome to the show. Brought to you by...
Ooh, I don't even have a mic.
Where's your mic? You're gonna have to just yell today. See, that's the problem. Some people just don't get ready.
I was trying to get the camera all fixed over there. We are Our show is brought to us today by Pierce Professional Agency, and you can find Cressley Pierce at madisonplans.com.
Okay. There's camera fixed. Well, anyway, where are we at today? We were getting rolling yesterday, right when our time ended.
Yeah, it went by way too fast. We had an interesting 9 o'clock hour coming
9
on
o'clock
today.
hour today. What are we talking about?
We are talking about election integrity, and we'll have a call in from Alan Ramsey.
Yes.
And another call. Alan Ramsey is the founding member of the Mississippi Fair Elections Organization.
Right.
And you can find his organization at elections.org. And then later in the morning, in the 9 o'clock hour, we'll have a gentleman named Roy McLean, or is it Ray? Roy, I think. And he's a secretary of the Spalding County Board of Elections and Registration in Spalding County, Georgia.
Okay.
So he's been dealing with that Fulton County.
You mean the election that was stolen
yeah.
by
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah,
Democrats?
so the 9 o'clock hour is going to be all about politics and
Politics. And then of course this thing Alan Ramsey's a member of. What's it called?
Mississippi Fair Elections.
See, there's no such thing.
There isn't.
There's
no such thing as fair elections.
No, there are no such things as fair elections.
Well, he's trying to work. He's working hard to try to make them fair.
Oh, I know. I've been on a show with Alan before, and this, that, and the other. The reality that the legislators are in right now, and they don't want to talk about elections because what they should be doing right now is redistricting the state to make it to where Benny Thompson has a fair part of the state, not a gerrymandered district.
Right.
We talked about it many times here. It's I-55. He has the western part of Mississippi. It's sort of like West Mississippi is his own state.
I saw somebody post on Facebook last week that they thought the only way to get rid of Benny Thompson was for all the Republicans to vote Democrat in that one election.
That would go ahead and get us those closed elections, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Closed primary. But the reality is you're not going to get rid of Benny Thompson because the Rhino Republicans in charge want him there.
They love him.
I mean, for them to act like they don't want him there, they know that there's two things that back when Eastland and Stennis, when we go way back, were in office, there was two things that you used to always hear. As long as we have the oldest tenured statesman in Washington, we will get all the graft. We will get not graft, excuse me, money. Not call it graft. They call it money. We will get more federal response. That's how come when the money was being handed out for COVID, take it from way back then to right now, we're for it. We were for it in this state because our economy grew during COVID. A lot of people don't realize that because you put $600 in everybody's hand every week. And, that's like being rich in this state. If you got $600 extra dollars and another check's coming next week, it's not like living paycheck to paycheck. You get another check next week.
Yeah.
So I go buy the big screen TV this week and then next week. And back then, the big screen TVs were, nowadays, I don't know what we did because big screen TVs have gotten so cheap now. But that may have been because of COVID. We bought so many.
Yeah.
They said, there's our price point. Anything under $600, we can sell it and get all of it. So, good morning and get rid of your Ring doorbell. Shane Easley. He's talking about all the Ring doorbells that I think if you get rid of one, Lynn Fitch will give you a new one.
Did she really pass out yesterday?
She was. What do you mean? She's passing out Ring doorbells? Did you mean she passed out?
It could be an AI video, but it's floating around that she had an event yesterday. Yeah, that she collapsed.
A lot of the rhinos had that. I mean, Delbert had one last year.
He did.
Yes, he did.
He did.
But you sit there and you talk about, okay, so if Amazon is giving her Ring doorbells, okay, to give away, that's Amazon giving her something to help her with her election.
That's right. That's not right.
Okay. And we have a lot of Amazon facilities being built in the state of Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
And so Amazon is connected to the Mississippi GOP or the higher ups at the Mississippi GOP, or rather the Mississippi Rhino. Is that Mississippi GOP? No, it'd be the Mississippi Rhino OP. How do you say that? But I mean,
the Mississippi Rhino Grand Old Party. Rhino Old Party.
Rhino Grand Old Party.
Yeah. Rhino.
Yeah. I mean, I mean,
I wonder what their icon would look like.
Benny. It'd be Benny Thompson's face and no, be Delbert Hoseman's face and Benny Thompson's butt.
Yeah, I wonder if we could make a video.
We can ask Chat GPT to make that.
Chat PT does a lot of good things.
Yes, there you go. We get that one made, and then
maybe they can fly
make it a cartoon.
Yeah, a caricature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but you know, it's really awful to think that all the things that are going on in the state and all the property, and you talk about expanding I-55 all the way to Gladstone, and then you read the whole article, and it's about the two roads that don't the Reunion Parkway being built to alleviate the traffic, which of course they built the bridge to force to and hit it in the thing, because basically it was moving traffic from one side of the interstate to the other side of the interstate with no exit ramps.
Yep.
Now it's going to have exit ramps. That'll be great.
I wonder how much more money it's costing to build those exit ramps after the fact than during the fact. There's something not quite right about that.
It's all about
deal.
the money. And then, Madison County is involved in it along with the state of Mississippi. So somebody's getting paid. I guess they're all buying fleet gas, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Geraldstein gas. And it's funny that he's in the gas business, as much hot air as he puts out. Ricky Gray, you hear about the pet finder thing that they talked about yesterday, where all the Ring doorbells can connect and help find your lost pet in the neighborhood. It's just a way to spy. Yeah, because all you got to do, if you wanted to, let's say your neighborhood, let's say you had a HOA neighborhood, and you said, I lost my cat. But you want to look in everybody's front yard, then all the Ring doorbells would come on at one time for your lost animal.
Right.
But basically what you're really looking at
is your neighbors.
Is all your neighbors, Big Brother and your neighbor.
They've come to your front door.
Mrs. Kravitz.
They at your front door.
I mean, there's so many things that we have in the world today that are invented help us in a lot of ways, but with every bit of help we get, we take away another bit of privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it would be different if the Ring doorbell sent a message to all your neighbors to where you could opt in or opt out to help. That'd be one thing, okay? Number two, because that would be the same as if you called your neighbors back in the old day. Look, have you seen my cat? Blah, blah, blah. And
have you seen my kid?
And they would walk outside and look and help see and look for them, right?
That's right.
That means you're offering to help. But to be constantly surveyed, and then, of course, the opt-in, opt-out option, by the time somebody hacks it, that's over. Rhinoceros would be an icon, Jolene said. Mm-hmm. 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 It's just awful and disgusting. And then all those legislators are on their way. They're getting up right now. They're going, that damn clown Chip is on the radio with Dawn, and they're on the radio talking about us and what we're going to do and what we're not going to do. And we have funded our PERS program by putting sports legislation in place, but we haven't passed a law to put sports betting in place. Then somebody said, and then I ran into Nathan, policeman Nathan up in Canton this morning, and he was talking about, well, the teachers are all getting a $5,000 raise. I said, I'm sure that's tied to something to where that can't happen.
Yeah.
I mean, $5,000 raise for everybody. And then you got the new, you need your, what was it, 6,500 you're short for next year. And you know,
yeah,
that's a lot of money.
I wonder how many newbies, Greenback representatives that really get into office. I mean, they work hard and they have wonderful ideas and they really want to service their community, get to where they're in these meetings with these legislatures and all that good stuff.
Until you have tenure, you're not going to get where you need to get.
If
you're not connected.
You're not letting me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just wondering how disheartened they become and how quickly they realize that they're running themselves up against a brick wall.
I mean, you walk in, let's say, for instance, in the state legislature, you walk in and everybody is trying to become your buddy. You're supposed to be a Republican. You ran for office. Of course, the Republican Party, if you're a newbie, they did not come out and help you during the campaign, especially if you're running in a district where you had to run against an incumbent. Okay. So they're not coming to help you. They don't embrace you till later on in the thing. And if they do embrace you, then you should immediately know that you're
red flags.
Red flag. Because I mean, even when they came out to help us in the supervisor's race a few years ago, they said, Chip, we're going to do this for you. We're going to do that for you. Told David Bishop they're going to do this and that for you. And they said, we're going to do a mailer for you. Then they sent a mailer out. And you know what they did?
What?
They didn't put anybody's name on it.
Oh.
They just said, go
They
vote.
play dirty games, huh?
Well, no, it kept us from actually paying for one that we were going to put out that pushed us. You know, you want to put your name in front of people. But when the party doesn't support you or put it out, it's just like Ron Eller running against Benny Thompson last time. He made it to in the election process. They did not spend any money to endorse their candidate.
Right.
Nothing. And the first thing they'll tell you is you can't win unless you have money. Well, what are you doing, GOP, to help?
That's right. Nothing.
Because you don't want Benny beat.
Yep.
We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYED with Dawn McKenzie. Want Benny beat.
Yep.
We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show on
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garth Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind with friends and family? El Patrio Mexican Restaurant is calling your name. With locations in Flowood and Cross Gates, Brandon, El Patrio is the cozy, family-owned gym where great food meets great times. Enjoy El Patrio's signature margaritas and happy hour specials that keep their customers coming back for more. Indulge in their authentic Mexican dishes prepared with love and served in a warm, family-friendly atmosphere. Come to El Patrio and taste the traditions. El Patrio, where family, flavor, and fun come together.
The new year is off to a fast start, but you can't keep up if your vehicle is sidelined. Get to Mazda of Jackson and take advantage of these super deals before time runs out. Get 1.9% financing for 63 months on all 2025 Mazda CX-5s and 2026 CX-90s, CX-50s, and Mazda 3s with approved credits, and get 1-year maintenance included in your new vehicle purchase. Don't wait another minute to experience Mazda's exhilarating performance, top-notch safety, and reliability. Online at MazdaofJackson.com or visit I-55 Frontage Road.
Looking to make technology work for your business instead of the other way around? Visit brentech.ms today. From reliable network infrastructure and wireless internet to cloud or on-premise backups, Brentech has solutions that keep your business connected, secure, and running smoothly. Don't let tech headaches slow you down. Discover how Brentech can simplify and elevate your business at brentech.ms. That's brentech.ms. Brentech, technology made easy.
Hey guys, this is Casey Ellis with Ellis Autoplex, located on Highway 471 in Brandon. Ellis Autoplex, known as Little Truck City, is your old school mom and pop style dealership that's family owned and operated. We specialize in 4-wheel drive trucks, but don't worry, we have cars and SUVs too. Looking to sell your vehicle? Bring it by Ellis Autoplex, where we pay fair market value and we cut you a check on the spot. Need your vehicle serviced or repaired? We can handle that too. Shop us online or set your appointment at ellisautoplex.com. That's ellisautoplex.com.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Greetings. I'm Dr. Benny Tate, president of the Congregational Methodist Church denomination in Florence, Mississippi, and the pastor of Rock Springs Church in Milner, Georgia, inviting you to attend one of our services this week. Find a church near you at cm-church.org and be sure and listen every Sunday morning at 7:30 a.m. for our weekly program, Apples of Gold from Rock Springs Church, here on 103.9 WYAB.
As Christians, it's our calling to be faithful to Christ and obedient to the Great Commission. Our heart's desire and prayer to God is that through our efforts, many would receive and rest upon Christ alone as he is offered to them in the gospel. I'm David Strain, Senior Minister at First Presbyterian Church of Jackson, inviting you and your family to join us as we strive to fulfill that mission. We're located on North State Street in Jackson. Times of our services can be found at fpcjackson.org. You can also hear the good news about Jesus Christ each Sunday morning at 9:30 on 103.9 WYAB.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the greatest show on earth. It is the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Three Ring Circus.
Hey, how's that 3-tier desk working for you?
The 3-tier desk working at the Beethoven's works great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I put the really important stuff on the very top shelf. That way Jenny can't come in and get it.
Okay.
Then I go to the next level where it's stuff like that. And then the things with words and important stuff on it, I put that on the bottom where you could easily look at it and go, oh, that's just too many words for me to even try to pronounce. So
there's always a reasoning behind everything you do, Chippy.
It's showing that you, Chip, didn't get enough free time for yourself. That is true. I never get enough free time.
Free time? Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
Chip does just what Chip wants to do.
That's what they say.
He goes to the office and he naps for an hour. Yeah. And then he's ready to rock and roll the rest of the day.
I work for 12 minutes and then go back to sleep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we talk about being lazy and not doing anything. Why? And running your mouth all the time. Okay. Then we must be talking about the life and times of the legislature of Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
It's all talk.
No action.
You know,
a little less talk and a lot more action.
I mean, what do you do when you you go down there and you inherently feel that you have done something, you know, and you go, we did all this work for HB2 and this education bill, and the Senate, which is 50 people, there are 100 people, led by, is it 100 people? No, it's 2 people from each county. So that's 164 people.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm right, somewhere in there. But anyway, whatever. They're led by their leader, Delbert, who tells them what they think.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, it was where they struck down education freedom. It was not that. It was Delbert. They set Delbert up to look good, which makes me think that the machine wants to make sure that Delbert is going to be the governor.
Yuck!
You see what I'm saying?
Awful thought.
But that's the reality. You, if I mean, not nobody.
How old is Delbert?
It doesn't matter how old he is.
Delbert needs to retire and go home.
Well, he needs to retire and go home, but for a lot of other reasons other than he's old.
Well, I know, but just go home.
But I mean, if you look at it, what is the end game there? The end game there was, how do you make Delbert more popular than Shad? Okay. Shad's the one raising all the money inside the state. These other people, like Lynn Fitch and Delbert and all them, are getting money from outside the state.
Right.
And then poor old Andy Gibson is getting no money from anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
all he can do is wear his cowboy hat.
Well, he's always, I mean, he started doing that right when he got into office as the Attorney General, not Attorney General.
Ag Commission.
God forbid.
Ag Commission.
Now, if he'd gone the Attorney General route, wearing a white hat and getting something done, that'd been good. But I mean, basically being the maintenance guy and the guy that props up the Coliseum and all that, that's a good job. That's a good job for when you get tired of a politician in your area. You just move him down there, say, run this facility. You know, it's got its own built-in events.
I'd like to have that job.
It's a great paying job.
You're all the time doing events.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you're building events,
and you should be able to go from there. And you have the fair to help push yourself. You have the Dixie National Rodeo for everybody. I mean, you would think that you're the party chairman for the state.
Right.
I'm not talking about. I'm
What
not
a
talking about
perfect
political
job.
party. I'm talking about you're the party chairman. You know, we got alcohol down here. We got everything. Come on down. Budweiser sponsoring the Dixie National Rodeo. Come on down. Have a beer.
He's a glorified event coordinator.
Correct.
Yes, I want that job.
And then of course, he's the one that goes around. He's also in charge of weights and measures.
Correct.
Yes. So that means when you go to a gas pump that's not doing right, he's the one that can write a ticket on it.
Yeah.
Then if your cattle and all of that ain't acting right, that's your next problem. And then of course, if someone's selling you fish from China or China shrimp,
yeah,
there you go again.
Yeah,
he's
on it.
I'm promoting Mississippi, and nothing wrong with that job, but it's basically the job you do before you retire. I mean, that's just the fact. I mean, everybody that's had that job has kept that job till they retired. They didn't go any further in politics.
Yeah.
Lester Spell, before him, Jim Buck Ross, there's another one in there I'm missing, but Jim Buck Ross was there forever. And he built Jim Buck's farm out there on Lakeland Drive on the most expensive piece of land in the metro area. You've got to say that I-55 at Lakeland Drive, especially in the 70s and 80s, was the most expensive piece of land in Jackson, Mississippi.
He probably owned it.
No, he did. I don't know.
Somebody
owned it. Yes, somebody owned something before then. But that piece of land, and it's right next to the School for the Deaf. And a few years ago, when they did some expansion and started taking in some of their property, I was just going, what are they up to? But really, that piece of real estate, all the way up to Smithville Stadium and all of that, going all the way through the block to public broadcasting, all the way up to Ridgewood Road, that right there is the block to own. But maybe all of that being state-owned is what has been the buffer that kept bad part of Jackson taking over Northeast Jackson. That might be the...
Say he might have been smarter than the average Joe.
Build a wall.
Yeah.
Build a wall. But, it's one of those things that we've had since we've been going through time. This radio program is brought to you by
Pierce Professional Agency.
Yes. Call him when you need to know
long-term health care plans.
Exactly. I mean, because it is so, so, so important. And if you're sitting in that house and it's paid for and you're going, I'm doing good, but this insurance thing that the government's playing with, and I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I have a gap. I don't know what I got to hoe. And at what point does they take my house from me and make it part of the government?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, protect your assets with long-term health care at
part of
MadisonPlans.com.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll be back
protect
with
your
more on the
assets
Chip
with,
Matthews Show with Don McKenzie on WYAB.
long-term health care at MadisonPlans.com.
Okay, we'll be back with more on the show.
1039 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Hi, Kim Wade here. Are you craving a home-cooked meal without the hassle? Come over to McBee's Bar and Grill in Ridgeland for their Blue Plate lunch specials. Served up every weekday, at McBee's, it's a different entree every day. Chicken spaghetti on Mondays, beef tip Tuesday, pork chop Wednesday, spaghetti Thursday, and catfish Fridays. And McBee's Blue Plate lunch comes with 2 classic southern sides and cornbread or a roll. McBee's specials are served every weekday from 11 to 2. McBee's, buzzing the res since 1982.
Hey, Rankin County, swing by the locally owned and award-winning 042 Wine and Spirits on Highway 80 next to Sonny's Barbecue in Brandon today. We've got one of the largest selections around with over 200 bourbons and whiskeys to ignite your taste buds, more than 50 vodkas, 50 plus tequilas, 30 plus rums, and ready-to-drink cocktails, as well as premium scotches. And get this, we've got over 400 wines in stock for the perfect pairing anytime. Discover your new favorites today at 042 Wine and Spirits right next to Sonny's Barbecue, Highway 80, Cross Gates, Brandon.
CBS News Brief. Guthrie family is holding out hope as the search continues for their 84-year-old mother more than a week after she was kidnapped. Her daughter, the Today Show's Savannah Guthrie, before a second ransom deadline expired yesterday.
We believe that somehow, some way, she is feeling these prayers and that God is lifting her even in this moment and in this darkest place.
All public schools in San Francisco will be closed for a second day as a teacher strike continues. CBS's Brad Hamilton.
The city continues to work with the district to offer free meals to students in need and free childcare for families with students 5 and under.
French President Emmanuel Macron is urging European nations to stand up to President Trump. The BBC's Hugh Schofield.
With the commercial tsunami coming from China, he said, and the chronic instability being manifested in the United States, it was time for the EU to wake up and grow up.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Grizz Nation, your Memphis Grizzlies season is in full swing at FedEx Forum, and there's nothing like being there to cheer on your team. Grab your tickets and bring your energy to the electric atmosphere of a Grizz game. Tickets are always available online at grizzlies.com/tickets or in person at the FedEx Forum box office in Memphis.
Men, let's talk about low testosterone. Do you suffer from any of these symptoms? Low sex drive, ED. Are you always tired, depressed? You have loss of muscle mass? You're obese? Maybe you have loss of focus and drive? Then you, my friends, may suffer from low testosterone. Let my buddies over at Men's Health in Mississippi, located right there in Madison, check your numbers today. Trust me, she'll thank you for it. I promise. Check them out online at menshealthms.com. That's menshealthms.com. Men's Health Mississippi.
Hello, I'm Gary Jolly from the Tractor Store. LS Tractor understands your passion for the land, and just like you, LS Tractor is committed to excellence and superior products. LS Tractor comes with a long list of standard features that are unmatched by other brands and backed with the LS commitment to provide exceptional customer service and satisfaction. You get a lot more for your money with the LS Tractor. Come to the Tractor Store in Richland to experience the LS difference. The Tractor Store in Richland.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the most handsome radio guy in radio.
Handsome.
Handsome.
Says who?
Yeah, me.
No one but you.
No one ever. Yeah,
No
it's
one
the Chip
ever.
Matthews Show with the Chip Matthews, along with Dawn McKenzie.
The Dawn McKenzie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ex-stepmother-in-law.
Ex-stepmother-in-law, and she does my makeup.
So reason you look like a clown every day.
Okay, so let's talk about these. Let's move out of state. Let's move in the state, but out of state.
Okay, let's go.
All these people we send to Washington.
Mm-hmm.
So ICE wanted to come into the state and help, right?
Correct.
Tate was all for them coming into the state to help, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Many of the legislators locally were all for ICE coming in and help.
Mm-hmm.
Roger Wicker tells them, no, go somewhere else.
Right.
What the hell? What the hell is that about? You know, we don't want a facility in the state. What do you mean? Who gives you the right to decide? If we're going to arrest people, we need a place to put them.
Maybe he's afraid he may end up there.
Well, it would be for treason or something of that thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, you look at him and then you look at Cindy Hyde-Smith, they vote against things that would help the whole United States. Mississippi has to do their part.
Mm-hmm.
We have our hand out, and I think they say we get more money. We get as much money as New York City. And $1 in New York City is nothing, and $1 in Mississippi is 10 times that.
Right.
You know, but if you're getting the same check, if you get $600 in New York and $600 in Mississippi, where do you want to live?
Mississippi.
$600. You can't
hardly buy groceries for $600 for a week up there.
No, you cannot.
If you can find groceries.
Mm-hmm. Well, they had those new government grocery stores. We, never mind and then of course, you just look at it. We just get so much aid in this state. And that's because of Benny Thompson. And it has a lot to do with the way the structure's set up to where our legislators that we send there go to get us money. Now, in theory, if your job is to go to Washington to where they hear from our state, we get our money. We get our share.
Mm-hmm.
But if we get, what was it? We figured this up before. It was like $1.67. For every dollar, we get $1.67.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
So that means we're getting more than our fair share. That means somebody's doing without.
Mm-hmm.
And it's our fault. And I was thinking on the way to work today, I said, we should come up with a charity a month that we push.
Right. Okay.
Different groups, organizations that need to raise money and raise and let them all raise money to help and make sure that we're giving money to the people, not the people on TV that the last Holocaust survivor. She should be wealthy. Just to say the last Holocaust survivor that they have in the commercial.
Food.
I mean, if everybody's sending in the $6.99, I mean, she's doing great.
Yeah.
Now the pets, they're not doing so good because there's new pets every week. But there's not a new pile of Holocaust survivors coming out. I can't say anything. Holocaust survivors coming out every week.
Mm-hmm.
That just doesn't happen. But Lord and behold, and then they in her house and they say she needs some more wheat and this is all she's got on the stove. Excuse me. You're in there with $1 million camera. You're cutting $1 million commercial. You're going to run it nationwide. Feed her.
They like to play on your heart.
I know. I mean, there's a point.
Us Americans.
There's
have
a point
good
where
hearts.
every time you cut on a TV commercial, and it's save the woman, save the man, save the baby, save the dog, save the cat, save the rhino, save the. I mean, for God's sakes.
Everybody needs to save us from our politicians.
Exactly.
Where are they?
Well, I mean, and I don't understand. I mean, we all get tired of we have all those commercials that tug at your heart and you just go, I just don't want to watch that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to see it. Change the channel. You come back and they're still on there. For $3.99 a day, you can save this reptile and he will have 7 rats to eat every day
Yeah.
because we will take this python and let him loose in New York City to run through the sewers and kill the rat population of New York City. Then it will be save the rats. Rats are being killed by the pythons in New York City that are coming up from Florida who have been left there as pets. I mean,
what are you going to do for the Everglades?
The Everglades?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're called Everglades for a reason. Why? There's water.
Mm-hmm.
There's animals.
Yeah.
You have water flow. Then the land structure changes. Even the Mississippi River has changed course over the years because of water running through it. You can take water and put it on the roof of a building. It will find a way
to get to the bottom.
To get to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what does anybody know osmosis?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was the only thing. Ms. Faulkner will be so happy that in her science class that I remember osmosis. You know,
it's not a word you use every day.
Oh yeah, well, Osmosis Jones.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
There was a cartoon. But I mean, the reality, when you look at it, and then of course, osmosis is occurring everywhere in Jackson because the water is finding a way to get out of the ground and not get paid for in Jackson. So that would be osmosis taking place. It's a movement of water from a lesser concentration to that of a greater concentration. Okay?
Gotcha.
So there you go.
Mm.
So what do? I mean, everybody's paying, and osmosis occurs with my wallet.
Yeah, it does,
Yes,
doesn't
it?
it?
And osmosis is, I mean, for instance, steak. We run a steakhouse, and we are trying our best to sell the best quality steak in the town for less than what we should be charging for it. Our steak should be $60, $70.
Right.
And we're selling it for $45, $46,
Mm-hmm.
only because we feel that in the summer, the alcohol sales will cover up the steak loss.
Mm-hmm.
We're not trying to beat people to death and make a fortune. But the prices, meanwhile, cattle farmers are growing less beef. And that's been going on for a while. And a lot of the farms and a lot of the processing is owned by people in China.
That's right.
So what do we do?
Foreigners.
So they're cutting off our food supply and creating the inflation that occurs. And then already beef has gotten so big when you do grow it that you don't have a thick steak anymore when you want to get a pound of meat. That is an issue. And I mean, a lot of people don't think about it that way. They go, Chip, that's an awfully thin steak. No. No. And unfortunately, our cook, when he cuts steaks, he uses a tape measure, not a scale. Yeah, I've never seen that before in my life. He goes, Chip, we're going to use a tape measure where everyone will be 1.25 inches. I'm going, really? We'll see how that works out.
Yep.
How long I can stay in the business that way.
Let me push the scale over here for you.
Let me show you the scale. But I mean, he's making sure they're all cut thick. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I want you to know, when you come into our place, you're going to get a thick steak, period. But geez
Louise.
The price is through the roof.
Yes, it is.
You know, when you're sitting there one week and then the sales rep comes and goes, gone up $5 a pound.
Mm-hmm.
$5 a pound? Do you know what my 401k is down to? You know what my crypto is down to? Then the guy comes in and goes, Chip, you're still buying crypto? Yeah, keep buying. It's low. It's cheap right now. I'm going, yes. But I've lost $22,000 in the last month. Well, that's you know how it works. It'll all bounce back, and it will. Hopefully. I waited on.
I haven't seen green numbers yet.
Well, I just
see how long I've been in crypto with you.
I just remember when my mama said, "You're going to be fine and taken care of." I have a ton of WorldCom stock.
Uh-oh.
You know, I'll never forget when that crashed. I was just like, okay. And she goes, well, I need to go buy some more while it's a penny. Yeah, it ain't coming back, Mama. It ain't coming back.
AT&T took care of that, didn't they?
Yes, they did. AT&T and the government.
Yeah.
I mean, if that was as much government regulations and all that against Bernie Ebbers as anything else, because,
Poor guy.
because they wouldn't let him count the contracts that he had with the government for fiber, which all of a sudden after he was gone, everybody had fiber.
And we're getting pushed fiber on us, aren't we?
Yeah. Right now, they were trying to slam us yesterday on fiber. And I just thought that was funny. And I was going, because they called and said, Chip, we're going to make sure you have your phone, your old phone with the copper line, blah, blah, blah. And then they get on phone. We're phasing out copper. Copper's just not any good. Never mind. It's been working just fine for years.
Yeah.
And they said, Chip, you got to upgrade. No, you're wanting me to upgrade, and it's going to cost me $3,000 to $5,000 to upgrade, and the bill's going to go from $100 to $360 a month. Well, that's just the cost of doing business. That's the cost of me building your business. Because after I put it in, the next guy comes in, he's just going to pay the bill and not have to pay for the installation of the copper. To me, that's sort of like me telling everybody, build my building and rent it to me for $0.
And let the next guy pay.
And then you pay me while you're there, and then the next guy will pay me everything. And what do you mean the next guy? You're going to be out of business because you paid to upgrade everything.
Yeah.
I mean, and then we're only weeks away probably from all being satellite. And that AT&T Air we got is like satellite, but not. It's run off cell towers. But it works.
It does. And it's affordable. Very affordable.
And like when I come to work.
And they don't like for you to know about it.
And when you need the extra, like when we needed extra power here for some other computers here at the radio station, I just brought my box to work. So, whoop, there you go.
Yeah. It goes anywhere you
Think
go.
about it. If you had a generator and the power's out, you would still have internet with that box where everybody else wouldn't. All you need is a generator.
Yeah, that's true. Just keep right on along.
Keep right on along.
Selling them steaks and pizzas.
Yep. And that's where we're headed with this generation is headed to be completely wireless at some point. And everybody, Chip, that's crazy. That's crazy. I got a Princess phone in 1976, and that was up style. That was it. Then we got a phone in the house that was wireless, and you could walk around the house with a phone in your hand with no wire on it, like it used to be connected in the kitchen, the big long cord in the kitchen.
Yep.
And then it was a pager.
Yeah.
And of course, the first page ever was in Jackson, Mississippi. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Mississippi's doing a lot of great things going on.
All this stuff was going on in Mississippi. Meanwhile, they say that nothing going on at WorldCom was real. Well, you figure it out. Okay. But anyway, the first page was from Mississippi.
Yeah.
And it was all invented here. Cell phones were invented here. And everybody just looks back and goes, we can't do nothing. They're a bunch of jerks.
But that's
because
hillbillies.
That's because our legislators go up there and pass democratic politics. I don't know. They're just full of it. Roger Wicker and them, we need to all call them and say, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
I mean, he still wears his Ukraine pin. I mean, and we haven't heard anything about the wars lately. They were all, I know they haven't been settled, have they?
That's kind of like this deal with Savannah Guthrie's mother.
Right.
It's what's going on that we're not knowing about because they're all covering this.
Right. Is that to build up what network she's on? NBC?
Yeah.
And ABC's reporting, everybody else reporting it. What?
Something's not right about that deal.
Something's not right about all of that. We'll be back with more on the Chip
And
Matthews
ABC's
Show.
reporting, everybody else reporting it.
What?
Something's not right about that deal.
Something's not right about all of that. We'll be back.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig Pig Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Hi, this is Lee Atkins of Home Care Plus in Ridgeland. We are a proud carrier of Abena Premium Incontinence products. Abena has the most absorbency available, making changes and leaks less likely. After 7 years as a seller, I can tell you these products are amazing and worth every penny to quality of life for patient and caregiver. And we ship all incontinence products as well. So please come see us at Home Care Plus in Ridgeland for all the incontinence needs of you or your family member. That's Home Care Plus in Ridgeland.
Efficient and trouble-free payroll processing is crucial to a business's success, and a lot of businesses are struggling with it. PeopleLease, a local payroll provider, not only offers top-of-the-line software, but also provides on-demand payroll support services. With PeopleLease, you're never on your own at every step of your payroll process. PeopleLease has the expertise in managing payroll challenges and will work hard to understand your business and employees. That's what makes PeopleLease the perfect choice for you and your business. Learn more online at peoplelease.com.
Pack up the kiddos, hop in the car. It's a sweet little getaway, it's not too far.
For candy, chocolate, sweets, and treats. Smiles from the door to the back row seats.
Hey! Mississippi Candy Company, bringing kids in the memories.
Grandma, Grandpa, come and see. It's an excellent trip for the whole family. Down D's Drive-In Gluckstadt. Mississippi Candy Company.
That's where it's at.
Hey kids, ask your parents and grandparents to go right now.
I am Wayne Lloyd, Delta Farm Services, LLC. We do all types of dirt work, excavation, dozer work, land leveling. We do building pads, commercial ponds and lakes, residential ponds and lakes, anything with dirt work. Delta Farm Services, LLC.
Google Delta Farm Services, LLC, or find them on Facebook. Delta Farm Services, LLC.
Pops Auto Sales on Highway 49 in Florence is where you come to buy quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, priced to fit your budget. Stop by Pops Auto Sales today, where fair prices and superior service leads to satisfied repeat buyers. Or go to popsautosales.llc.com and browse our inventory and get pre-approved for zero-down financing with approved credit, with service contracts and warranties available. And guys, our truck inventory is one of the largest for any independent dealer, period. Pops Auto Sales, Highway 49 in Florence.
Doctor, the AC doctor, what's your diagnosis? My whole house was hot as a fever. Now my house is frozen, cause my air conditioning's on. Doctor, my AC's broken. Doctor, the AC doctor, he healed my house, bless my soul.
The AC Doctors is your one-stop provider for air conditioning and heating installation, service, and repair. Contact us for money-saving repairs and lower energy bills.
Doctor, the AC doctor, he healed my house, bless my soul.
Google the AC Doctors and get some relief today. TheACDR.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here's your host, Chip Matthews.
Jeff Thomas says on the radio that if all that hot air we're talking, we could cook a well-done steak. Thanks, Jeff. Jeez. Real quick, happy birthday to Sharon.
Yes, happy birthday, Sharon.
And look, everybody knows Sharon needs to know that she likes cake. And she likes pedophores. So if you're coming to the restaurant this evening or just in the neighborhood or just know her, bring her some cake.
Yeah. And she must like you. She's put up with you for how many years?
24, 25 years. But look, also she likes milk. Maybe not. Maybe I like milk. But anyway, with my cake.
We want the pedophores.
Well, I've got to help her with those, you know.
Yeah. We're going to help her eat them.
Yeah. So y'all come on out and see us. Also, what else is going on today that we need to say blah, blah, blah about?
Well, Beethoven's Boardwalk this weekend. Friday night, we have Lauren Lindsay playing.
Yeah. She's playing. And of course, y'all, this weekend is Valentine's weekend.
It is.
So think about doing something this weekend at a locally owned restaurant somewhere located by the reservoir on the water.
Yeah.
Next to Cock of the Walk.
I'm taking my parents to lunch at Cock of the Walk today.
And somebody brought up Cindy Hyde-Smith was their ag commissioner. Yes, she was. And then they needed to get Andy out of the legislature, so they moved Cindy Hyde to Washington, where she could do less damage, and moved Andy up to commissioner. Yeah. And all of those positions, when they went in the first time, they were appointed.
That's right.
And then once they get in, the Republican Party stays the course.
Yep.
On what they want. And, you know, it's just kind of shady the way we do things. I mean, the party, I know Cindy Hyde-Smith has a challenger, but, you know, I don't know if it's fair the way that it goes by. There's a new fair law that came out on promoting people, where if you talk about one person, you have to talk about the other person and give them equal time. And especially if you have them on the radio, you had to give them equal time. But this has gotten more serious, and when you report stuff that's in a news story or this, that, and the other, and that is a law that the Democrats wanted for years, now that the Republicans have voted to put into place in Washington, and it's just to keep the status quo. Yeah, we got to get one set of rules and stick to them. We're either conservative or we're not. So if you're going to be a Republican and you're not shrinking the government, you're a rhino.
Rhinos.
We'll be back at 9:00 with the Election Integrity Commission people.
Alan Ramsey and Roy McLean.
We're going to be talking election integrity in the 9:00 hour. Clay Edwards is coming on at 7:07. Kim Wade's this afternoon. Andrew Gasser is in the 10 to noon, and then Lindsay at noon.
Yep.
I wonder what she's been talking about lately.
I don't know.
I mean, since school choice went, that flew.
Yeah.
I guess she's ready to get on to some Senate members. But anyway, we'll be back with more at 9:00. The Clay Edwards Show is next, right here on WYAB. Get out. Remember, it's Valentine's Day. Remember, it's Sharon's birthday. And remember,
Petafors.
And if you're not petting the pets, bring us a petaphor. That's right. Say goodbye.
Bye.
See y'all at 9.